Hello everyone, good day. I am Jessamay Fantunyal Idubas and today I am going to share to you a story. But before anything else, I just want to tell everyone that I am not a good storyteller, so please bear with me. So much for that. I just want to share this to anyone. So as we all know, Greek and Roman myths have a lot of stories concerning other deities, demigods, and even humans. So we all know that some of those stories ended happily and others ended tragically. It's funny how some of these stories remind us of novels and fairy tales written centuries after, which made us wonder if these Greek and Roman tales inspired those authors. So, here are some tales of lovers and how they fought for their love and accepted their fate. Let's all welcome the 8 brief tales of lovers of Pyramus and Thisbe. The tale of Pyramus and Thisbe was found only in Ovid. It tells about how the once white mulberry turned into red. Now let's all welcome our main characters. We have Pyramus, a young, beautiful man, and Thisbe, the lovely maiden. And yes, I just want also to tell everyone this story will help you remind or recall the story of Romeo and Juliet. So, are you ready? Let's go. In a far, far away land of Babylon, there were two families lived under a single roof. There once lived a young, beautiful man named Pyramus and a lovely maiden named Thisbe. So these two, they lived close to each other. In fact, a wall was the only thing that divided their house. As neighbors, they grew up together, played together, and then we have this Pyramus who desperately fell in love with Thisbe until they fell in love together. So when Pyramus and Thisbe announced their love, unfortunately, both sets of parents objected and forbade the couple from seeing one another. But despite those objection and rejection from their parents, this only made the love of Pyramus and Thisbe grow stronger. So yes, like sana all. Unbeknownst to their parents, the teenagers discovered a fault in the wall that separated the two living spaces. Because we all know that the wall is the only thing that separated the two of them. So while their parents slept, the lovers would sneak to the wall and whisper words of passion through the crack. So yes, that's how they communicate to each other, through the crack on their wall. So through that they exchange their words of passion to each other. So after weeks of secret meetings, they decided that they could stand their separation no longer and agreed to run away together. Because they are in love. So one day, they agreed to see each other under a snow white mulberry tree on the outskirts of town. With that, Pyramus instructed Thisbe to meet him at the Tomb of Nisus, a local landmark, after nightfall. So, yes, they decided to meet under a snow white mulberry tree in the outskirts of the town. So the long wait is over, the night came, and Thisbe stole silently from her home. So she arrived at the tomb first. But something stirred in the darkness of the mulberry bushes, but it was not Pyramus. So Thisbe thought that it was Pyramus, but it wasn't. So what she saw two glowing eyes, and yes, it was a lion that moved toward her. So with that, Thisbe's clock caught upon a branch. So yes, the Thisbe's clock was caught upon a branch. So the lioness licked its blood-stained muzzle and crept closer, but jerking violently, Thisbe tore from the branch and leaving the outer clock behind. So yes, with those, Thisbe find a way and her way to escape is she leave the outer cloak behind. So cloak means it's an outside garment or something like a coat. So with that, Thisbe or the girl disappeared into the night, and the lioness, who had a full belly from a recently killed, curiously examined the clock, nuzzling it with her bloody muzzle. So after the lioness lost interest, she sauntered back into the wild. So yes, again, the lion thought that Thisbe is not there. So the lioness lost interest, then she sauntered back into the wild. After everything, Pyramus arrived soon. He had been delayed by his parents questioning where he was headed at such a late hour. That's why Pyramus got late in their meetup. So when he found Thisbe missing, he desperately searched the ticket. So yes, because that's how he shows love to Thisbe. Like she will she will do everything. So what he found there forced him to his knees. This bloody clocked in the footprints of a beast. So this is what he found. The pieces of the puzzle formed quickly in his mind. So some beast had slaughtered Thisbe and dragged her body away to its den. So that's how Pyramus think of what happened. So in a frenzy, Pyramus drove forth his dagger and calling out the name of Thisbe, then drove it into his breast. So yes, that's what happened. So when Pyramus thought that Thisbe is dead because of the lion, then what he did was he drove forth his dagger and calling out the name of Thisbe, then drove it into his breast without knowing that Thisbe is really alive. So with that, Thisbe returned to the tomb, suspecting the lioness was now gone. There, she found Pyramus, dead by own hand, his blood staining the ground and bushes. So that's what Thisbe found when she came to the tomb. So as she interpreted the scene before her, what she did, she took up the dripping dagger that had pierced her lover's heart, and sadly she plugged it into her own. OMG, why? So yes, since this bit saw the the dead body of Pyramus, because she knew that in her mind she knew that it's her mistake why Pyramus killed himself. That's why she dipped the dagger in her own. So yes, that's it. So with that, the blood of the two lovers had stained the fruit of the nearby mulberry tree, the tree where the location of their meetup. So as a testament to Pyramus and Thisbe, the gods turned the white berries of the mulberry tree eternally red. So yes, the gods then out of pity and a symbol of the love of the two mortals torn again the white mulberry to red. So yes, that's how the story ended. Pyramus and Thisbe are dead because yes, they kill themselves because they thought that both of them are dead. And yes, that's how the story ended tragically. And I hope despite that tragic ending, we can still find lesson and learnings of their love story. But despite everything, we all know that love really has this power. Yes, that's all. Thank you for listening once again. It's me, your girl, Jessamine. Bye. God bless.